Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Adventure. Here we are in the Tower of Gemma. This is the last dungeon of the game. Once we get through the Tower of Gemma, we'll be at the final boss. There's some equipment you can get here, but they're drops from enemies. If you don't, kind of what you see here is what you're gonna have. You're gonna have dragon armor and dragon shield, and then whatever helmet. I think I skipped a helmet, right? You can find like your ultimate armor here. A helmet, armor, and shield. But like I said, they're all drops from enemies. But there's a trick we can do that I'm going to show off to get you these items. They drop from certain enemies. Here is Ninja. All we need is him to drop a treasure chest, which he didn't there. Oh, I shouldn't just spam nuke anymore. Sadly, not these. These are all enemies we've seen. I don't think the ninja drops anything. We've seen the ninja. Alright, go in this little teleport thing. These are your ways up. That's not the one I want. Stairs up. Never mind about the teleport thing. I think that's later. Alright, stairs up. Here is our first boss. Alright, ready? Here's the dragon! He does hurt if you run into him. The fireballs you can block with the shield. The dragon running into you is the dangerous part. You can only hit the dragon in the head. I like to think because, well, it's a dragon, and it has, you know, scales. You can get 2 hits that way. Dragon has a ton of HP. Just keep at it. You can just kind of sit here, heal. Oh, missed. If you get aggressive, I'm gonna have to heal. Okay, I didn't do the explosion. Boss explosion death is real. Just keep stabbing away. You can use that move, and you'll win eventually. Just know you have to hit the head. Oh. Here's one of the enemies we are looking for. Oh, nice! Samurai helmet! Cool! I actually got it. Here's Samurai helmet. It does give 6 more defense, which is really cool. It also has maybe some elemental defense as well. It's the best helmet in the game, and you get it from drops from these guys. Now, they can also drop, it's elixirs or X-ethers. Let's see if we can get another treasure chest. I love them. So the trick is, I got lucky, so I didn't have to use it. Using that last key kind of screwed it up as well. If you have full inventory, which I don't, I'm 1 space away, but if you have full inventory, the chest rolls for what's in it every time you touch the chest. Now, it means even if you can't carry what's in it. So, you just run to the chest over and over, can't carry. Oh, it must have been the, let's see, it's X-ether. Must have been the X-ether. Back up, run into it again. Can't carry. Oh, okay. And you do that until it rolls the samurai helmet. It's an easy way to get it. That way there's no luck. I mean, there is luck. You have to wait until you get it, but eventually you will get it that way. But you have to have full inventory for that to work. So that's one of the items in here. There's still the shield and the armor. I would like for them to drop their normal item. Or any enemy to drop an item, really. No, they're not going to. I haven't seen the other enemies. Maybe they're further in. Of course, I get another samurai helmet. Now I'm going to be, quote, lucky and get samurai helmets. This is all... Now we're to the warping around phase of this, so hopefully I don't get too lost. I do believe I am going in a circle. Ever have that feeling? Well, the annoying ninja. Maybe it is the ninja because he just dropped an elixir. That's the. I think he drops the other one of the pieces. Okay, well now I have another elixir, which is great. I just need to drop another treasure chest. I've got myself completely turned around. Yay! Because portals. Okay, it gives me more time to try to get the treasure chest. Ugh, you would die up there. Because I know we're just getting the same rooms over and over. So there's one that I'm not going into correctly. Now they're not going to drop a treasure chest. Out of spite. Great! I have gone all the way back to the boss. Woo! Alright. Okay, finally reached a new area. There was a door I had to unlock with a key. Went through a portal. Here we go. I just blew open that wall. I need you to drop a treasure chest. Now they're not going to drop another one. It's annoying. So you do need keys here, by the way. You will need at least one key, probably more. Maybe one more. So do have keys. Just frustrating because since the ninja dropped the elixir, I'm pretty sure it has one of the pieces of equipment. And now it won't drop into the treasure chest. Just to spite me. Okay. Just get rid of you. So I can do that. Otherwise you'll hit the other one and then you're stuck with the snowman. Alright, upstairs we go. At least we're making progress here. You don't need to get the armor, but I wanted to show it off. Next, you have another dragon, but technically this is a different dragon. I believe it's a blue dragon? Red dragon? One of those. Is what it's supposed to be. Even though it looks the same because you don't have color. Same thing as the previous dragon. You can only hit the head. And there is no difference, actually, other than... I think this one has more HP. And I'm doing a far poorer job of hitting it. So I'm just going to use the sword. Yeah, full willpower sword. Say that, then I almost get myself killed not using it. It's not like he's not going to turn. There he goes. Red dragon. Okay, red dragon. Yeah, this one has more HP. That's it. Level right now would be pretty cool. There we go. Cool. It would be even more cool if the ninja will drop a treasure chest. Then everything would be great. No. See, I asked for too much. I was like, alright, you got your level. Be happy with that. Aha! Now I'll show you. We just keep running into it. I think you can just do it like this. There it is. And until you get the armor. You can only do that when you have full items. Samurai armor. It gives 10 more than the dragon armor. So it is an upgrade for sure. So we have that. And there's one more, but we haven't seen the enemy yet. I think it's near the top. ninjas are still useful to drop their treasure chest because they can drop elixirs. Here's another locked door. Good. Hopefully that's all the keys I need, because I only have 2 more. I never showed off the whirlwind. I guess I should. You hold down the button when you have a full will bar. And you do this. And you just spin for a while. It's really cool, but I always use the dash more because I can stay out of the way of bosses, for example. Alright. Save again. And you get another dragon! This is a dragon zombie. I don't think it's undead dragon, I think it's dragon zombie. It works like the Hydra. Except there's no water. You can block. Ow. That's unfortunate. That almost got me killed. If it hits you, you're in trouble. You can block the fireballs, so that's useful. Let's see, if it does hit you, it does a bunch of damage. I'm pretty sure you can just stand right here. No, it hits you. Just barely. By now you should be strong enough, and your will bar should be going up fast enough that you can just do this till you win. If you want to speed it up and use more MP, go for it. I'll be trying not to use items because there is that one. I want to get the shield. So I'll just fight like this until we win. Not difficult boss. You've already seen it once before. It's been a while, but we've seen it. There it goes. Dragon zombie. Easy peasy. Huh, I didn't see the enemy. It's supposed to look like a like an elephant. Oh, here it is. Okay. I thought there were no enemies on this path. That's the enemy we're looking for. That drops this enemy drops the shield. Has a chance to drop the shield. Drop treasure chest. Haha. And we get the A shield. A legendary shield in its own right. Used in lots of games. And there you go. There is your best armor equipment in the game. Well, except for Excalibur, which we're about to get. Samurai helmet, armor, and shield. It drops from the ninja, the floating head, I think it's demon head, and that elephant enemy there. If you have full items, you just run into the treasure chest until you get the armor. Super useful trick. Go ahead and equip the rusty sword because here we are at the end. Release that sword from your equipment, son. Okay. De-equip it. You have been a great knight of Gemma, I see. I shall give you the Excalibur. Now defeat Julius! Received Excalibur. There it is. Excalibur, because, well, we have limitations on letters. 7 to be exact, so, but it is the legendary Excalibur, just has to shorten the name. And this is it. You now have the strongest weapon in the game. We have the strongest armor. We are here at the end. Compared to our strongest weapon, the dragon, it has a whole 29 more attack power. It is by far stronger than anything else. It is a legendary weapon, and it acts like it. And you will need to use the Excalibur. Well, I don't remember if you have to, like, you can cast spells as well, I believe. But I'm trying to remember if there's a phase where you have to hit Julius with Excalibur. Don't remember. We're in even level 50. Let's go! You see in 1 now. What is y'all's base? Drop. You're gonna give me the Aegis Shield now. Now I have 2. Dual wield shields. Alright, throw on the cure spell. Okay, unicorn. Meh. We go a few rooms and save one more time. Here we are. Finn! You're late, Sin. I already got the greatest power of mana. The time has come for the Empire. Neo-Vandal! Now that I have the mighty power, I don't need you anymore, Sin. Boss battle versus Julius! He likes to cast Nuke, but we're awesome, so it really doesn't do anything. Once you beat him up, sit down. Easy. World saved. Of course, being the final boss, he has more than one form. See the true power of mana now. And then we get the awesome music, so I'm just going to let it play while we fight Julius. Sin? You okay, Finn? Unfortunately, Finn's not here. This would be great to have her here at the end. But I defeated Julius. It's all over. No, it is not. Sin, you will never leave here alive. And now he becomes Evil Tree Julius. Now that's bad because that means he has the power of the Mana Tree. Finn is in the group though. She is here. So if you were running low on MP items, you just didn't have that many, she can try to help bail you out. And if you have decent stats, it might just be enough. You'll have to play a little more conservatively than I am. Because if he happens to run into you, it hurts. Let Finn have her time to shine. Now, honestly, I have elixirs, and I remember the second form of Julius being tougher than that. To be honest, which is why I had the spare elixirs to throw out and get more MP. Maybe I just play a lot better than I did as a kid. That's probably the reason. Because remember, elixirs give you all your MP back. We have 3 of those. And you just do this until you win. That's it.
the mana tree disappeared. Now that's not good. Oh.
What am I supposed to do? Finn, my dear. Mom? Now that the mana tree is lost, we need a new Gemma of the mana tree. New tree? Remember what I told you? We are the seeds of the mana tree. We will be a bud called Gemma, and we become a tree. And the Gemma Knights fight to guard it. I became the Gemma last time we lost the tree. That tree? Was it you? Yes, Finn. But you are the last member of us Mana family. To preserve the Mana tree, we need you to stay here and become the Gemma. But, Finn, nobody else can decide for your life but you. I will, Mom. I'll be the new tree of mana. But if I'm the last one left, when I fall, yes, that will be the end of the piece. Bye, Sen. Please go. I must stay here. Don't worry. I'll be here as long as you guard me from the evil. Sen, please guard my daughter. You're the only Gemma Knight for the tree now. I'll be withering soon. Please tell my Gemma Knights that I said goodbye and thanks to them. Goodbye, Finn. Sen. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Finn.
Gemma, the guardian of the peaceful land. The new Gemma must not be lost ever after. We all must keep it forever. And me, I'm the only Gemma Knight now. And there's the end. A very sad ending, sadly, to this Final Fantasy, well, to this mana game. This being the first mana game. But I still really like it. It is a very sad ending, but we have a new mana tree, basically the sustainer of life. And just as this character here will do the same as I do in in real life, I'll guard Finn with my life. And I'd like to take a moment to thank her for pushing me to do this game and just having fun with it. Trying something new. As you've seen throughout these episodes, me trying something very new for me. Thanks, as always, to the lovable, great Starlight for helping out. And thanks to all of you for watching. This is very different for me to do something... Not an old game like this, I've done a lot of things, but having Starlight pop up and doing a lot of edits and just some more silly things. Trying something new to a game that I grew up with. I played this a lot on the Game Boy and had a blast with it. I said the ending is sad, but still good one, and that's a good ending compared to some endings out there. And this is really nice. Even though it is Chocobot but has Choco legs, still has Choco mate, which is great. I hope you enjoyed this look down memory lane. For me, anyway. And there is our new Tree of Mana. To keep life going. without the Mana Tree, a lot of stuff stops working. It's like the World Tree, basically. And that is the end of Final Fantasy Adventure, or the beginning of the Mana series. Speaking of Finn, if you haven't seen, me and her played through Secret of Mana. It was blind for her. I've played through Secret of Mana a couple of times. That was a very fun, question mark, a very interesting Let's Play that you should definitely go check out. Especially if you remember Secret of Mana as a kid. Because you may have some of the same hiccups that I do. Regardless, go check it out if you want to see a co-op play with me and my wife. We have a lot of fun. And like I said, she played through it blind. And I helped support. And we go through the game co-op. It was fun to do. Now there is one more game here. As I will quick save the ending screen because it looks nice. That's it. At that point you just turn off your Game Boy. I said we co-op Secret of Mana, but we also have Trials of Mana. Now I don't remember if I talked about this or not, but I've never gotten through Trials of Mana, because back when I played, I didn't have a good translation patch. Now, there was a good translation patch out there years later, but I didn't play it. I never completely got through Second Desetsu 3, but I know a lot about it, just from watching videos and just hearing other people talk about it and playing what I did get to play back when the translation patch was really rough. At some point, I may do Trials of Mana. I'm still deciding on that, because in the future, there is going to be a remake of Trials of Mana next year. Well, next year at the time of this video. I believe it's March sometime next year. Maybe thinking of another game. But a complete 3D PS4 remake of Trials of Mana is coming, which that's awesome. Super excited for that. So I might wait till then. Or I might dive into Trials of Mana and go through it once here, and then maybe go through it again with the 3D remake, because they're gonna really... Looks like they're doing a lot with it. It looks like it could be a ton of fun. regardless, whatever may come next on the channel, thanks for watching, thanks for being here, and hopefully, because I recorded all this in advance, hopefully you supported the videos, and if you did and you had a lot of fun, I am super glad. If you did, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you do feel so inclined, click the links down below. Any and all of that will be greatly appreciated. Again, until whatever comes next, I'm Cendril, your Gemini Knight, and remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.